Here's the field. 1 is Windy City Anita, owned by No Cry Harness LLC, trained by Homer Hochstetler, driven by Pat Berry. 2 is Sportin' Diamonds, owned by Andy and Andrea Robinson, trained by Quentin Barbary, driven by Tim Tetrick. 3 is Fancy Creek Phase, owned by Harry Copenhaver, also owned and trained by Lloyd Dalton, driven by Dale Heitman. 4 is Fox Valley Francis, owned by Michael Matuck, trained and driven by Sean Christner. 5 is Misty Lady, owned by Anglin Racing, trained by Jim Scholes, driven by Tony Morgan. 6 is She Flies, owned by Dave Finfrock and Richard Finfrock, also owned and trained by Roger Welch, driven by Dave McGee. 7 is Jacqueline, owned by Charles Eustace Jr., trained by Chuck Eustace, catch driven by Eric Ledford. Note the driver change. 8 is Christina, owned by Kay Willis and Jane Cross, trained by Nelson Willis, driven by Mike Osting. 9 is Scootin' Barbie, owned by John Barnard, trained by Angie Affronti, catch driven by Ron Marsh. Note the driver change. And 10 is Fancy Creek Beck, owned by Robert Sulzberger Jr. and Dennis Pietranduno, trained by Jim Ellison, driven by Ryan Anderson. The 8's in motion. Eighth of a mile to the start. Here they come. And they're off. That's Misty Lady going for the lead. Fancy Creek Beck on the far outside. Along the inside, Windy City Anita, followed by Sportin' Diamonds. They race into the first turn, and Misty Lady moves up on the outside and takes the lead. Down along the inside, Windy City Anita up on the outside. Here comes Fancy Creek Becca with a rush. She takes over second. She takes over the lead. Misty Lady on the inside, yielding in second. To the outside, Windy City Anita is third as this field races past the first quarter in 29 seconds flat. Fancy Creek Beck on the outside has cleared the lead. Misty Lady is second. Back into the 3-hole is Windy City Anita, and now out of the 2-hole is Misty Lady. Racing in fourth is Sportin' Diamonds by 4.5. Fancy Creek Phase is fifth. Fox Valley Francis 6 by 2.5. She Flies is seventh, and on the inside, Locked In. Christina moves up on the outside an eighth by 2 3/4. On the outside, Scootin' Barbie is ninth. Then on the inside, the trailer is Jacqueline making the lead before the half. Misty Lady, the half was through 58 seconds, 29 seconds for the first and second quarter. It's Misty Lady by a length. Up on the outside, Windy City Anita first over in second. Sportin' Diamonds second over in third and under a good hold. Then on the inside, Fancy Creek Becca Locked In fourth in the pocket. Third over in fifth is Christina. Fancy Creek Phase on the inside in sixth. Scootin' Barbie fourth over in seventh. Fox Valley Francis on the inside eighth. Angling to the far outside is She Flies at ninth. And on the inside, Jacqueline. 3/4, 1:27 2, 29 2 for the third quarter. Misty Lady has the lead, but up on the outside, here comes Windy City Anita. On the inside, it's Misty Lady digging in. Windy City Anita on the outside, followed on the far outside by Sportin' Diamonds along the inside, Fancy Creek Becca. Here comes Windy City Anita to get it. Misty Lady second, Sportin' Diamonds third, Fancy Creek Becca fourth, and 1:55 2. That is a photo finish. In the photograph, 1 Windy City Anita and 5 Misty Lady. Returning to the winner's circle with a game first over victory is 1 Windy City Anita. She is an Illinois conceived and foaled 3-year-old daughter of Arts Conquest out of the Armbro Century mare Brooklets Gale, is owned by No Cry Harness Limited Liability Corporation of Wooddale. Homer Hochstetler the trainer, Pat Berry the driver. Windy City Anita, a winner in 1:55 2. That is a lifetime mark.